Hi there. Hi, everybody. How are you today? All right, cool. All right, so we're going to do some readings and healings with the Pleiadians and specifically Vera Light, which is my partner guide, particularly with my claircognizance sense. So I have asked them to come today. Before I do the channel, I will introduce myself. So Caitlin De León, Vera Light Healing, and I help people connect to their spirituality and gather insights and intuitions to help them on their path and help them connect to their soul's purpose.
Please enjoy this excerpt of one of our Tag Mentorship Membership weekly lives with Sound Waves Heal Master Practitioner channels and healers.
So I work a lot with Pleiadian beings who help me as a partner guide, and I will channel that guide, Vera Light, this evening. Good evening, earthly beings. You are at quite the crossroads in humanity now, as light workers having power in your hands, capabilities and manifestations to change the trajectory of the entire Earth's plane and plan. It's all written in your sacred contracts, the commitments that you have made to spread light onto the world and share it among all of humanity. The biggest theme and lesson for this very moment is one of forgiveness, one of the most difficult things for humans to achieve, as humans are led by survival instincts such as the ego, things that they need here on earth to be able to survive. Survival of the fittest, as it is. But we are entering a new plane of existence, whereas all of your galactic friends, including Pleiadians, Arcturians, Ashtar, many of the different galactic council are helping in this transcendence. And it simply is a transcendence into the greatest light of good. But how can you forgive, you ask? One of the most difficult things to do, which has to put all trust and faith in something bigger, connecting to source, and let source take those troubles away, all of the guides that you work with and support your mission, not having to spend time with the thoughts and the thinking of the things that are not serving your cells, as you are a network, and your network must vibrate at a higher frequency to attain that ascension that you look forward to. Believe us that we do not have a specific timeline. The timeline is to be set by you, but your work here is of utmost importance, as you must lead the way, showing leadership by demonstrating what is possible of humankind, something much larger than humankind is living now. All is possible, and I want you to know that we do have your greatest interests in mind and support you in your journey. All you have to do is ask for all that you need and believe that you will receive. Thank you. All right. That was pretty cool. Forgiveness is hard, isn't it? It's just a tough one, because there's just tends to be so much wrapped up in it. And I think that's what I took away from that is um, not to make it overly complicated, just to set that intention. It reminds me of that quote of like, you don't have to know all the steps. Just take the first steps. You don't have to like see the entire staircase. I think that's like an MLK quote. But I remember it was quoted in the movie The Secret, about law of attraction, of course, and all of that. So something interesting to think about. But let's get into the reading so we have time for everybody. Lauren, I've got you. Amber, I see you. Joanne, Tyann, and is that everybody that's here at the moment? Then we've got Margaret on replay. All right. So, Lauren, what I'm going to use today is, I realized in doing this, I don't have a whole lot of galactical themed cards. I do have some Pleiadian cards, but they just didn't feel like the ones that I wanted to use tonight. So we're going to use the Starseed Oracle. And that, I think, will do the trick on the messages that Vera Light wants to bring today. And keep in mind, yes, really, as my partner guide, anytime you do get a reading from me, you know, they are part of my team that is helping me to do that. So, but I have noticed very specifically have to ask them to come in and help me sometimes. So they are here, coming in strong. All right, Lauren, I'm going to go first, and I'm going to just pick right here what you have with the heart, because that is sweet and cute. All right. General insights. If you have a specific question, always feel free to ask. If not, I will just go for general insights. Path, purpose, gifts, highest timeline. Okay. Purpose, gifts, highest timeline. Okay. You've got the blue flame, which is spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Okay. So, hey, Rachel. All right. So let's get some insights from the Vera Light team on this. Spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration for Lauren. So I see them bringing in some gifts, some surprises, because they want to spark joy in you. And that is by, I think, amazing you in some ways, seeing how easy that intentions come up for you. The reason this is part of your path is because to do what you have as your mission, and I don't know what you do, but for some reason I'm seeing something with children. I don't know. Would love to know more, because I don't think we've met yet, Lauren. But or maybe we have in one of the spirit circles. But to be able to do that and kind of reach what you have this interest in, they're saying, like, make sure to know that the things that ignite passion in you and inspire you is related to your path. But for some reason, this dream that you have feels far away or hard to attain. And they're actually bringing back to what I just said about the staircase. You don't have to see all the steps. And so that's what they're encouraging you on, but they want to spark some joy in you, element of surprise that is going to demonstrate their commitment to help you achieve your dreams. So that is what the blue flame is about. And it has a lot of fiery energy, which in this case, I'm just interpreting as like yang energy. So just a lot of different things happening. And once you really kind of feel aligned, that all that you want is possible, and then they're going to just help create it really quickly, much faster than you anticipated. So that's the reading for you, Lauren. I see some others are joining us, and we've got Rachel, Danielle. Hi, Danielle. Joelle, Shauna, Catherine, all kinds of friends here today. All right, excited to see y'all. Okay, Amber, you're going to be next. And we'll pick hearts for you too. I'm doing good, Danielle. Thank you. Enjoying life. It's busy, but it's good. All good stuff. All right, Amber. They're reminding me to do the healing. So if you're not gone yet, Lauren, let me send you a healing. They're sending healing light from the blue rose, one of the symbols of Pleiadian energy, and enveloping you with that healing energy. All right, Lucia, hi. Okay, back to Amber. All right, Amber, you got karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. Okay. All right, so you got kind of like two worlds converging, people finding each other. First thing that comes up for that, for you, is that that karmic relationships have there's a wide variety of karmic relationships, and they're asking you to have more appreciation for the ones that are more difficult, because bringing gratitude to a more challenging type of karmic dynamic is part of your growth trajectory, and part of what's going to help you find freedom, soul freedom. But they also said, don't forget that many karmic relationships are really wonderful as well. So they're kind of just saying, I know it's hard, but that all of these are gifts. They're gifts that help you to grow, help you to sort out, to be able to better know yourself and identify things for yourself, and essentially to set you free. And they said, because I think there's one particular thing, like as I'm saying that, there's one particular relationship that comes to mind for you. I see it with another female. So potentially a sibling, or like a cousin or friend, that has a variety. It's like a relationship with a variety of dynamics. And the more difficult dynamics are, of course, a lot more challenging. But also bringing in, let's say, the spirit of forgiveness that came through in the channel. Let's bring that as well. All right, Amber. Let's do a quick healing for Amber. Oh wow. Okay, I saw like a lot of stuff released for you. Like it was almost like um yeah, just kind of like falling away. Like heavier density just falling away. That's pretty cool. All right. Okay, so you are here, Margaret. Okay, I've got you. All right, so I've got Joanne, Tyann, Rachel, Danielle, Joelle, Shauna, Catherine, Lucia, Margaret. All right, Joanne, you're next. Okay. Okay, general insight for Joanne. Okay, you got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Okay. I'll try to hold it up while I do the reading. Okay. Yes, Linda. Linda, okay. Okay, you got the love. All right, so codependency, boundaries. What they're showing me, and this is stemming from a particular relationship in your life right now, is that it's burdensome to be so needed in some ways, but it's also a huge gift because you have something, you have a certain wisdom, a certain level of comfort, healing energy, support system that is helping somebody that's really close to you in your life right now. And it, I see we're getting a theme for the readings tonight, which is why forgiveness is so important. But so it comes with the good and the bad, and it has things that are challenging and things that are good. But they want to remind you that this person really does have a lot of love for you, and to not lose sight of that um, as they work through their own issues. Basically, is what is uh, they say, as this person works through their own issues and um, says uses you as a crutch for learning. That makes sense. Um, but such as the but they're warning against feeding into the codependency of relationships in general. And that they show me just like in the past, like especially 2 years, you've done a lot of work as far as feeling confident, strong within yourself, standing more independently, and not kind of being swept away in a sense by those types of people. But it's necessitated a lot of boundary drawing for you. But at the end of the day, you've got the love. You know, there's a lot of love that comes from these dynamics, these relationships, these healing. I feel there's some karma, a lot of karma that's being kind of worked through and released as well in your life right now. All right. Okay. All right, cool. All right. I'll take a sip of water here. All right, Tyann, you're next. All right, thanks, Amber. Thanks for coming by. Joanne. Joanne. I mean, not Joanne. I'm sorry. Diane. Okay, here we go. All right, good. You know the deck well. Well, let's see how that works out. All right. I keep forgetting to do the healing. Let me do your healing, Joanne. Okay. I see a lot of transformation energy. They're really showing me the patterns of a butterfly, releasing patterns and bringing forth changes in your life. Yeah. All right. Okay, Tyann, this message is for you. Okay. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. All right. Okay. So what does this mean for you? This is a reminder that yes, thoughts become things. You have the will to create, the will to manifest, and the universe is your partner in doing that. Um, but also, too, the universe has a commitment to you. You have a particular contract, soul contract, and um, you're they are helping you to align basically your higher self, your highest timeline, with also um, your intentions and your thoughts. So that's part of kind of like on your ascension timeline and journey right now is that your spirit team is working through helping you do that more. And some of it is helping you just to kind of let go and flow when something is not for you. They're showing me like that term, like uh, I think it's rejection is redirection, and to remember that that it's all really in your best interest, and um, while you have the power of thoughts, some of those not every thought is meant for creation, not every thought is meant for that manifestation. So they're definitely working in harmony, but the universe for you right now is one where they're just saying to trust us, because we'll help guide the way. And sometimes when you don't know, that's okay too, because we'll take the next steps for you if you just ask us specifically for that. Okay, let's do your healing. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, oh. Yeah, oh, yeah, oh. Oh, yeah, oh, ah. Oh, yeah, oh, oh. Oh, yeah. I see some dragon energy for you, in that I've seen a lot of like dragon energy lately. They're doing a lot of work with protection and holding space on some of this density. And that's part of what they're doing for you right now as well. All right. Okay. Yes, it's 8:15. All right. Thanks, everybody. And we'll see you in a couple weeks. Spirit Circle moving into the fall time, October. So we'll see you then. All right. Take care. Bye.